Hello again. On this video, I'm going to show you how to insert your elevation into the street view. So I have taken this picture from this text building, and I have created this elevation. It's a good elevation, by the way. Well, I didn't create it, I copied from somewhere, but it has like a commercial ground floor here, and it has other, it has different volumes, different textures, different window sizes. Okay, it's something good. So I'm going to copy. Well, first, on this video, I want to create the vanishing point effect. Okay, so we see that how all these lines will meet somewhere on this vanishing point. There is a filter here in Photoshop by the name of vanishing point. And what we have to do is to, well, I created this one, but I'm going to delete it. Okay, I have inserted this again, and it was my mistake because I did it on this layer, and to do anything, you see that we have to create always a new layer, and then we can, I can name this layer vanishing point. Okay, so on this layer, I'm going to do this. I'm going to select filter, select layer, filter, vanishing point, and then on this layer, we don't have anything. Here, we have to select this create plane. And now we have to trace this, and we have to make sure that the picture that we have selected, it has like straight lines. So especially the vertical ones are vertical and they are not distorted. And now I will start with this point here. I can go up to the end of this, then here, and then I'm going to use this facade line here. There you go. When there's a red thing, Revit, Revit. Photoshop doesn't like it, and when there is a yellow thing, it doesn't like either. Okay, so when it's blue, it works better. It means that Photoshop agrees that this can be a vanishing point perspective. Okay, we can always edit this. Okay, and what I'm going to do, because our building is going to be here. Okay, so I'm going to extend this vanishing point this direction. Okay, so if we want it to be lined up with text, it has to be like this. And where is the end of this vanishing point? I don't know, somewhere there. And if I want to make it taller, I can do this. And if I want to make it shorter, let's select this point here, because I don't want to touch text. And now I can make it taller. Okay, if I want to keep this line, so let's assume that our building is going to be there. Okay, and where's the end? Kind of there. Okay, so when we think that we have the right plane, we can click OK. And now I can copy the elevation. So this is the elevation, Control A, Control C. I click here on the vanishing point, and instead of copying, I'm going to select the filter vanishing point. And now we are here again, and Control V. I'm going to copy this. So it's out of the frame, but when I insert this on this frame, see what happens. Okay, so we have this here. What's wrong with this? first I'm going to scale it. So I'm going to select Control T. With this one, I can scale it. And now I'm going to merge it here. It's too big. So look, yep, I'm going to make it smaller. And it will fit better in this place. Okay, kind of. When I think it's good enough, I can click OK. And that will be the building. If you think it's too small, we can always go to Filter, Vanishing Point, and we can always edit that picture. Okay. And for sure, we will need another elevation in this direction, okay, because this corner. And then I can always edit this. So now I can edit this layer. If you select this and you right click, for example, blending options. In blending options, we can blend this with background. If we want to get rid of this, we can always merge this with the background. And then we have this feeling that, or we want to merge this here. Here. Well, that's the first option. Okay, so what does this building or this elevation look like here? We can have that. Then you will have to do the same with another vanishing point in this direction. Okay, so let's do it. I'm going to create another layer. I'm going to create another filter vanishing point. Okay, and I'm going to create to select this one. So if I select this one, I have to go down, and I have to follow the street, kind of, and then yeah. So here I have to make it up because it's not easy. Okay, Photoshop thinks it's correct because it's blue. Okay, let's do it. Let's click OK. And now let's, I'm going to use the same elevation. I should use another one. Control C here on layer 2, I filter vanishing, Control V, and that is not there. I have to select. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Filter, vanishing point. So if I have these two, especially if this is behind the other one, I have to move it this way. Then I have to select this. Then I paste the picture, and then I select the vanishing point here. Okay. If it's too big, Control T, make it smaller. Careful because I'm rotating it. well, then we have to match this. And then we click OK. Well, now we have to be careful because it's hiding text. So we have to delete it. And there you go. That's the first attempt. I mean, it's not perfect, but at least if we use the magic wand, we can get rid of okay. We can always, that's the first idea of what this building will look like there. And on another video, I will show you the other way around. We will have our 3D, our render, using Rhino, Revit, or whatever, and then we will insert the context. So maybe that will be more realistic because here we are working with elevation. We are not working with the real 3D of the building, but at least to have an idea of what it looks like, that's good. And this layer can be edited, and then you can use all the options of all the options we can use. The Control V here, we can select the color, we can make it reddish or greenish. But here we can control something about the materials. Don't do that. That's horrendous. But the shadow, I think, works well because the sun is here, it's hitting on that facade, and this is like darker. And that looks better. And if we want to get rid of this, we can always do it with this option. Okay. So work with this because for the first idea, I think that that option is very simple. It takes a few minutes and I think it works well.